Welcome to BizFiling's Business Podcast, where colleagues and specialists share some advice to help keep your business committed to success.
Our guest this week on BizFiling's Business Podcast is Ann McIntyre. She is the CEO at the Partnerships for America, and they operate the Cuddle Me Program, which is a diaper and food bank for needy children. And Ann, thank you very much for being with us.
Well, you're quite welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, let's talk about the unique nature of the Cuddle Me program. What exactly is it, and where did the idea come from?
The program started in 2005 after our business banker had requested that I come over to the bank and talk with a young teenager who they had found living in their enclosed outside ATM room. When I asked him why they hadn't called New Jersey's equivalent of Child Protective Services, he told me it was because she had a baby with her. He was right. The baby was 6 weeks old, and when I talked to the young girl, she informed me that when she had arrived home from school 2 days before, her mother had told her that DIAPers, or Child Protective Services, was coming to get the baby. I asked her what she did, and she said that she told her mother she was going upstairs to pack the baby's clothes, and she did that, and she went out the back window. I asked her if she wanted to go home. She said no, that nobody was going to take her baby from her. And so after talking to some of my friends in the nonprofit world, I found a place for her and the baby, but she couldn't move in until the following Saturday. So I took her home with me. We stopped on the way, and I bought all kinds of baby things. She was taking care of the baby that night. I realized that in Camden County and South Jersey, there must be a lot of other teenagers who were in the same position. So I wrote the guidelines for the program, and we introduced the program a month later.
In your research, is there any other program like this out there?
At that time, there wasn't. Now there are diaper banks in various states. Some are large, some are quite small. The majority of them don't do what we do. We also provide baby clothing and baby equipment. The only stipulation is that if either the clothing or the equipment can be returned to us so that other children might use it.
Is the Cuddle Me program a charity, a business, or both?
The Cuddle Me program is a 501c3, is recognized by the Internal Revenue Service. It's under the banner of the Partnerships for America. And we do not charge a fee for our services.
And so how did you turn this idea into action? What steps did you need to take? What hurdles were out there that perhaps you knew about and others that you didn't know about?
The biggest hurdle was the number of people that showed up when we introduced the program. We were just inundated with prospective clients. And so we needed to find an avenue where we could provide the services, but not tie up resources in salaries. So I started talking to people that I knew in the nonprofit world, the majority of which take families or have a focus on children, and they became partners. So we have about 120 partners, and they provide mainly diapers and wipes. But if somebody needs baby equipment, if we have it on hand, then we will send it out to the client.
You spoke about how this began with an encounter with a teenage mom in New Jersey. Is this still focused on New Jersey, or is this turning into a regional or even nationwide program now?
No, it's nationwide. Right now we have offices in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, Tennessee, and Florida. We have partners in Maine, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia and Tennessee, and Florida. We're attempting to extend our reach. We do receive requests from other states. Some of them have local diaper banks, but the majority of the clients who contact us aren't near a diaper bank, and so we ship diapers out to them.
How did you raise enough money to be able to provide so many resources for these people?
When the program first started, I funded it myself, and then we received a community grant from Walmart, and we received grants from some businesses. Now we're just moving forward. We've applied for about $400,000 in grants for 2015 year. Hopefully, with the donations, we get both diaper and cash donations. We'll have enough to cover the projected need for 40,000 babies and toddlers.
And you've also found a way to collect no-interest loans, correct?
Oh, yes. We're working with CT Biz Filings and Kiva Zip to secure a non-interest loan.
What's your vision?
My vision is to take this nationwide, to help as many children as we can, and to make the people aware that there are just tons of children that have this need. Our motto is, our children are our future, let's invest in them today. Well, investing in them today starts when they are born, and I think our future will be secure if children understand that there is an agency or agencies that will help them.
For more information on the Cuddle Me program, folks can go online to cuddlemeprogram.com. And thank you very much for your time today, and congratulations on the wonderful work you're doing.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Ann McIntyre is CEO at the Partnerships for America. That group oversees the Cuddle Me program. Again, cuddlemeprogram.com. I'm Greg Columbus reporting for Biz Filings Business Podcast.
Thanks for joining us on Biz Filings Business Podcast. Be sure to visit our website, bizfilings.com, and follow @BizFilings on Twitter. We'll see you next time on Biz Filings Business Podcast.